Welcome back to another video, guys. Today I'm going to be going over what stocks you should invest in if you have $500. Now, this isn't really necessarily a stock portfolio that you're going to see growing lots and lots every day. This is going to be a stock portfolio that's going to be giving you money every month and also going to be growing over time, and an account that you can add in over time that's going to build up its wealth over time. Maybe about a 7 to 10% return yearly, but I wouldn't really expect more than 50%, you know what I mean? Like, it's not going to be a millionaire making stock portfolio. So if you like videos like this of personal finance, stock picks, and just about the stock market, go and hit that subscribe button down below. I make videos like these every other day, and if you like the video, please hit the like button. If you don't, hit the dislike button, and leave down in the comments below what I can do to improve these videos and maybe have you subscribe to the YouTube channel. So first off, we have Verizon Communications Inc., or VZ, on the New York Stock Exchange. It's a telecommunication stock. It's a really big company in the telecommunication market. Now, this is a good dividend stock, and it's a great growth stock. It had a dividend yield of about 4.33%. Its payout ratio is about 40%, so that's amazing. That means that it's balancing its money and being able to pay out its dividends without going into debt. Its dividend frequency is quarterly, so 4 times over the year. Its stock performance is up by 21%, so that's really amazing because we have had a crash and it's still able to go, and it has amazing growth. Its EPS, cash flow, and revenue is all up over the past 5 years. It has been increasing for 15 consecutive years, and it has great compound growth, and it's a very strong company that has great amount of money. Its cash flow is actually positive, so it has great money coming in, and it's not negative, so it's not losing money. Next, we have Orange SA. This is another great dividend stock. It's a very stable stock price, and it has about an 8% dividend yield with keeping that payout ratio very, very low. Next, we have BTI, which is British American Tobacco. Now, the reason I have this one is because it almost has a 10% dividend yield, which is extremely rare. That is not a stock dividend yield that you're going to see a lot. It's almost impossible to find one with a payout ratio that's under 100, and that they're actually been increasing their dividend. So that's why I included this one, and it also has revenue has been going up, cash flow is up, and EPS is up, so that's great. It's a growing company. Even though it is in the tobacco industry, it is one of those rare companies that's actually making money. So next we have Visa Inc., or V, on the New York Stock Exchange. Now, this is a financial service. It has the Visa card. Its dividend yield is quite low at 0.61, but that's not the reason I included it in this list. It's because it has amazing stock performance. As you can see in the right, we can see the stock price, and it's just been going up beautifully. Now, yes, it does have its down days, its red days, but it is a great stock, and that's what volatility is. You're going to see red day and then a green day, a red day, and a green day, but overall it comes up ahead. So that's why I love this stock. It's had just amazing growth. It's been able to recover from this pandemic crash. As you can see, the stock performance is up by 160% almost over the past 5 years, which is just an amazing return. Its company is growing. It's beautiful. It's had just amazing growth. The cash flow is up, the revenue is up, and the EPS has been up. So generally, as you can see, the company is growing. Also, 11 years of consecutive dividend growth, so that 0.6%, as even though it doesn't look like much, that 0.6 can increase, and you're still going to be seeing some return on your money even if the stock price goes down. So then we have EPD. Now, the reason I love this one, again, it's one of those rare stocks that almost gives you a 10% return with a payout ratio that's under 100%. Now, yes, the stock performance is down, but it is a very, very stable stock price, such as Orange. It just doesn't go up or go down. It does have some volatility, but overall it stays about the same price, and we see that there is cash flow is up and EPS is up. However, the revenue is down, but I wouldn't worry about that since they are having more cash flow and their earnings per share is up. So anyways, the dividend increase has been over the past 20 years, so that's amazing. Next, we have AT&T, another really famous dividend stock. Its payout ratio is a little on the high side at 94%, and its dividend yield is at 7%, so that is amazing. It's only down 14%, which is quite amazing. Even though we've had this pandemic, it's still only down 14 to 15%. So the revenue and cash flow and EPS, they're all up, so that's really good. And yeah, it's also getting into 5G, which is the next big upcoming technology for telecommunications company. Next, we have Bank of Nova Scotia. I love this stock. It has a beautiful dividend yield of 6%. It usually stays around 6%. Sometimes you'll see it at 6% or 6.5, or it just generally floats around that. And the payout ratio is beautiful at a 50%. Now, the stock is down, but as you can see, there is amazing growth on this stock. So it is a growth stock. It's going to be gaining money over the years, and it's going to be able to bring in that beautiful money. Now, the revenue's up, cash flow is up, and EPS is up, so that's amazing. It's growing, and it's growing. So next, we have Realty Income Corporation. This is one of the favorite real estate REITs of almost every dividend investor. They all love this stock. Almost everybody has this in their stock portfolio. It brings in an attractive 5% dividend yield, and the best part about this is it pays it out monthly. So you're going to get like 23 cents every month, and I've just been loving these dividends that are coming in. Also, its cash flow, EPS, and revenue has all been up. It's had 24 years of consecutive dividend increase. As you can see, the price has been going up. It is up 20% over the past 5 years. Next, we have BCE Inc. It's a telecommunications company, just like Verizon or AT&T. Its dividend yield is almost 6% with a payout ratio at 96%. Its revenue is up, its cash flow is up, and its EPS is up, which is amazing. The company's growing. It's not phenomenal numbers, but it is still growing, which is really good to see. Its stock performance is up by almost 4% over the past 5 years, so that's good. Even though we've had this pandemic, as you can see, the stock is up overall, and it's had 4 consecutive years of dividend growth. Next, we have LTC Properties. I love this stock as well. It's another monthly paying stock with a much more safer payout ratio at 73.7%, and it does have a higher dividend yield than O at 5.97%. So I would gladly take this one up over O Real Estate. It's also at a cheaper price, so you can get almost 2 shares for about $80, as O would be about almost $120. So the stock performance is down, but it has good growth overall. It is quite volatile, but you are going to be seeing a decent amount of growth. The revenue is up, the cash flow is up, and EPS is up over the past 5 years, which is amazing. And next, we have the summary. So as you can see here, are all the stocks. You can see the ticker symbol on the left, and then you'll have the price. And if you buy 1 share of each, there's about 10 stocks in this whole list. And as you can see, there's the dividend yield for all of them. So if you want to, you can just skip to this part and you can see everything. You can pause the video. It shows you the payout ratio, percent of holdings that it would be, the growth over the past 5 years, how many years the dividends increased, the revenue, cash flow, and EPS for all these companies. And if you go down to the bottom, you'll see the totals at $524, and you have an about average dividend yield of 6.25%, which is beautiful. And then the payout ratio is under 100% overall. And then you'll see that the growth is positive, the average growth. And yeah, it's overall, I really like this. This is what my stock portfolio mainly looks like. These are the main holdings, and yeah, this is just what I'm doing, so I'm just sharing with you guys what works for me. This might not work for everybody, but this is what works for me. So if you want to pause video, you can just buy all of these, and you'll be seeing a decent amount of cash coming in every month, which is a good way to grow a $500 stock portfolio compared to YOLOing it on some Tesla calls, Wall Street bet style, and then losing all your money. So you can do that, but if you want just nice consecutive growth, I would recommend a portfolio like this. And although you are going to see some stocks like Visa are 37% of your portfolio, this is a much safer stock, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. It is recommended to have less than 5% per stock, but since a lot of these stocks have high dividend yields, it's less risky, and they are much more stable growth stocks. Also, if you would like to, Visa can be supplemented, or replaced with Microsoft or any stock kind of that way, or like McDonald's. And even if you want to, you can replace it with JNUG, which is about $170 right now, and it's a gold junior minor ETF. It's a leveraged gold stock, so it has had amazing growth overall. It's gained, I think, almost $50 or $60, if I'm not mistaken, over the past month. So you can do that, as Visa is not necessarily something that you're missing out too much on. But yeah, that's basically it for this video. I hope you liked the video. Hit that like button if you liked it. Hit that dislike button if you didn't like it. Tell me how I can improve these videos, why you're not subscribed. That way I can maybe next time you watch, I can get you to subscribe. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. That's it. Have a great rest of your day.